Hello guys, so my second video on the channel. I hope that I'm being more prepared because everything now in English. I do like that. At least I changed something for your comfort. Yeah, so today we're going to be watching LYSTIC gameplay on Abrams, and Abrams is a great hero, to be honest. You got some disadvantages comparing to other heroes, because he's literally huge. If you just take a look at the hero himself, he's quite big. Yeah, so he got more regen from this one. So he started with the third ability, upgraded it slightly to get more, then unupgraded it, then get it, and just cancelled it one more time. So he can spend his first skill point on this on something else. So here is gonna be Vindicta Abrams in mid lane against Wraith and Moon Krill. And to be honest, I think that Wraith and Krill lane is slightly better because of the Wraith potential. Even though Vindicta is being kind of scared with her stake and great combo with Abrams' second ability, but at the same time, Wraith's damage potential is kind of scary. But somehow, LYSTIC appears to be one of the best Abramses in the game, at least for now. There's also a guy called Together, but still, LYSTIC is one of the greatest. He's definitely one of the greatest. So probably that's why we're watching him playing. He's getting rest shot as the first item because he do need a lot of regen. Because of the fact that it's Abrams and it is huge, and then he's gonna land everything on him pretty easily. Moreover, it goes with the fact that Abrams really want to fight a close fight, so... Oh wow, he got one. That's good. And he survived the attack of Moon Krill, both with Wraith. That was huge. So Abrams is interested in being in a close fight, and this means that he's gonna be trading a lot. What leads us to the fact that it's better go sustain early than going full damage. But sometimes you can afford going full damage, but it's quite rare. So if we're talking about very high skilled lobbies, you just simply go sustain and no worries about anything else. Yeah, I like the fact that he stopped there to make sure whether he's being chased or not. And when he made sure that he's not being chased, he just decided not to jump there, not use jump pad. He had Battle Vest. And by the way, Battle Vest is one of the most broken items in the game overall because of the amount of stats it gives you. 3 out of combat regen, yeah, 18 bullet resistance, going with fire rate and weapon damage, which if you multiply it, which gives you something like 24% damage if you're not low on your HP. And if you take it in consideration that it gives you both resistant and out of combat regen, like that's just huge. That's huge. Yeah, following up by Monster Rounds, one of the most imbalanced items in the game. Well, I think it's not even imbalanced, it's just great item itself because of the resistance you got from the... Oh, nice. That's a nice attack. He just gets Kitsune. Just like that. Yeah, that's huge. That's definitely huge. So they probably are not gonna get the Moon Krill, but they can do some damage on the tower. Probably some denies. That's good. And it's time for buffs. LYSTIC is kinda late. Oh, that's funny. Didn't expect expect him to miss that jump. Oh wow, let's pocket here. What are you doing here, man? Get wrecked. Wow, he just got one more kill for free here, and he still got his ultimate, so he's gonna come back. Yeah, he probably skipped a wave, but even like that, everything is going extremely good. BRS is something that he just bought. I'm not really sure about the item, even though it gives you a lot of interesting stats, like bullet resistance, 90 HP, and it shreds resist of your enemies, what's good. But at the same time, he didn't get his melee items, and melee items are really strong. And I'm not really sure whether you want to go BRS or melee lifesteal with Spirit Strike. Yeah, he launched an attack. Unfortunately, it didn't went well. Let's take a look at his skill points. Yeah, he's just going second, not second, but the first ability. He's just going with it. Yeah, he's gonna shred people with his book. Yeah, that's a trade of ultimates. Kinda unlucky because Wraith ultimate cooldown is not so long like Abrams says. They just went for some trades. That's kinda okay. Yeah, they definitely lost the trade, but somehow they're still okay. Abrams is the only hero that lost a lot of his HP, to be honest. Wow, Monkrell, what are you doing here, man? Get wrecked. PMA just died there. Viscus came for help because their team won their right side lane, and that's huge. You do actually wanna be very aggressive here. Oh, he's not buying anything. Why is that? Does he wanna get Warpstone directly? Or he's probably going for the cultist, which is kinda okay if you're going your first ability. Supposed to be working, I guess. I don't know, I'm still not sure what is it he wanna buy here. But that's a huge fight. Pocket just joined from enemy side. Same as Dynamo, so 4 of enemies here and only 2 of LYSTIC teammates here, but they're probably gonna lose mid. So it's equal on the right side. They won the mid lane and enemies are just trading it with their bodies. Seems like it worked out pretty well for them. They're gonna invade LYSTIC's jungle on the left side, but at the moment he's forced to clear the wave. Yeah, they can invade themselves. Yeah, he just went for a cultist. If you're going to play with your first ability, and I'm pretty sure that it's maxed out at the moment, which is huge, it gives you 34 more damage per second, and that's a lot. Like, he got 66% of lifesteal and 33% lifesteal on non-hero's target. So that's not only damage, that's more of a sustain as well. With a low cooldown of 23 seconds, that's kinda deadly now. And the scaling is pretty high too, like 0.5 is not that bad, to be honest. Like, I think it's good. So close quarters, I know that LYSTIC loves this item because it scales your melee damage. Probably that's why he's buying it. If it's only gun damage, I don't think that he would be buying it. Yeah, she's just going for farm here. Nothing interesting. He needs his items, he needs to clear some camps. That's definitely not a mistake. You cannot play very aggressive at the very beginning, because you need your warp stone, you need You need some additional stuff. You know, you cannot be super aggressive from the very beginning. There are those types of heroes that just cannot fight you since like minute 5. Oh wow, how are you doing, Pocket? Wow, I see the plan. So he invested 6. Oh, it's even 7k. Unfortunately, he gets sprayed here, but he could get. He actually could got 2 kills here. So here he invested 7k into the gun damage, which gives you 40% more gun damage, and you get 50% more from here. So it's almost like oh, by the way, it's 6% here. So it's almost doubles his gun damage. With this minus 13 bullet resist for the enemies, that's huge. You just don't go melee, you just go full gun. So you can easily farm your camps, no problem. So I got the idea, and I do actually like the idea. But if you build like this, there is a big issue about this, because you don't have your warp stone, you don't have your melee items. It's kind of harder to launch a one-shot attack. But as long as you have your first ability maxed out, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good for you. Yeah, definitely gonna be good. You can easily farm, and there's interesting timing, because enemies are going to try to deliver their urn, while LYSTIC seems is going to try to defend the secure placement. Well, you can see the pocket here. There is an ultimate. Yeah, there is a Viper's ultimate. That's an easy kill. If Abrams gets at least a little bit of help of his teammates, he is ridiculously strong. But at the same time, I still think that he needs some shields. And to be honest, I think it's both reactive barrier and spirit shielding, because both of those items are insanely good. They are broken. Oh nice, he gets 1 kill and probably gonna get another one. Not sure about that. He does not have his second ability, but it's gonna be there soon, so okay, I guess. He's trying to get the urn, but Pocket is still here, so trying to do at least something. Going with his second ability on the Pocket. 3 damage, that's nice. Wow, there's a backstabber on a hero he's fighting currently. Yeah, wow, that's a backstabber on a dynamo. Such a rare item to see for the dynamo. That's unusual. So, enemy team went back to the base with their urn. But they're probably gonna come back as soon as possible. Well, LYSTIC is just going base to refill, because you don't really want to fight when you're 600 HP. Like, that's tough to fight. And he's not buying anything. Like, does he really want a warp stone that much? So he just don't buy anything else, like melee items. That's interesting. Yeah, that's quite interesting. Ah, by the way, guys, I got a question for you as for the people who are okay with leaving comments. So my question is that do you want me to talk to someone while I'm doing casts? Because it appears that people like conversation with questions more than comments from one guy. So if you're interested in me getting one more guy, that's gonna be one more caster, or not, one more person who's gonna comment the video. Okay, let me go easy on this one, because it's still kind of hard for me to do cast in English. So if you want me to get one more guy, just type a comment, no problem. I'm gonna do that easily, no problem. Probably later on I'm gonna invite people on rewatching their games. Maybe I'll do a video about me coaching other guys, so you can get some interesting info from that. LYSTIC is probably dead from coming to the buff, and that's To be honest, that's a common case, because this is a very easy place to find a kill if you're a catcher hero. Like Morning Krill, Paradox or Holiday, it's very easy to catch on the buff. Even if nobody comes in timing, no worries, someone will definitely appear there soon enough, so you can launch an attack. So Abrams got a... Wow, that's unusual. He does really wanna melt enemies' bullet resist, because this and this together it's 25%. He's probably gonna get Condor Zora next, or Warpstone and Condor Zora. I truly believe that Condor Zora is gonna be there, because 25% shredding of enemies' bullet resist, that's a lot. Also, he got his extra stamina, because no other options to be honest now. If he's maxing out his first ability, that's probably gonna be Arcane Surge there, because it gives a lot to Abrams, to be honest. So let's watch, because this time we wanna get the urn ourselves. So yeah, we got the urn. He's 17k on minute 17, which is very good results, especially for Abrams. And I do like that he takes no rush, but to secure his 4 buffs from the Sinner's Sacrifice. That's really good. That's a common mistake to get only one if you're in a rush, but that's definitely not worth it, because those buffs value much more than the money you get from the Sinners. They got a Walker and the urn. That's huge. But to be honest, like, enemy's team is heavily overdrafted. By the way, now you just saw a very interesting movement technique. Is that he used the second ability, then he stopped it with the space bar. After that, he immediately pressed control button to... Yeah, you see, he did it again. To slide and get incredible amount of momentum. So he's pretty fast. And can easily escape any kind of battle. So, what is it? Wow, it's definitely not Arcane Surge. He went for Kinetic Dash. With those gun items, that's definitely not a big mistake. I don't think that this is a mistake at all. Because 8 ammo and 30 at XP, that's a lot. That's a lot. He also goes with the superior duration, which is really good for his first, second, and I believe that even for the ultimate it's really good. It also synergizes with a cultist effect a lot, so... Moreover, it gives you a very nice buff of 8% bullet resist, so the item itself is really good. But many people might think that cooldown will be better, but I still believe that duration just... You can just get more value out of this item. Yeah, he's playing very aggressive. He just got 800 souls, get a solo kill. Yeah, they're starting stopping enemy team. They got a lead on 10k, and Abrams goes 23k on minute 19, which is really huge. That's nice. Shoulder Dynamo probably gonna get a kill there. What is it he's doing next? He just shreds Atsugi, as I remember his nickname. That's huge. What is he gonna buy next? I'm surprised. I wonder. Oh yeah, he's definitely Condor Zora. And Reactive Barrier, the most broken item in the game. Oh nice, Pocket is just one shot target for him because he was a solo target, so minus 8 times 3 is 24, as I remember. I hope that I'm right. So it's almost 50% shredding of enemies' bullet resistance, and that's insane. Even without Warpstone, he's very dangerous at the moment, because you cannot simply ignore these Abrams going with the golden build. That's huge. To be honest, I think he can easily invade enemy. Oh wow. And a gun buff for these Abrams with this build. Wow, that's just insane. Yeah, and he didn't upgrade his passive even 1 ability points. He just unupgraded it in timing. That's huge. He did it to get more health regen. That's interesting feature. And he sold his Rest Shot, bought his Blood Tribute, which is insanely great item, to be honest. With the Spirit Resist permanent, you get 10%, 4 out of combat regen, 40% fire rate, 50% buff resist, and a move speed. This is just insane. With the kinetic dash and Blood Tribute and all of that stuff, is just insanely good. You just shred enemies, bullet resist. That's just insane. He can do whatever he wants. I believe he can just even ignore the Warp Stone now. He can strictly go to the not the crippling headshot, but the vampiric burst here, and it's gonna be huge. You don't even need to land some headshots with his shotgun weapon. He just launch an attack and just one shot whoever it is. He's just dangerous now, especially with the shield. Server admin on Abrams. 22, 28k net worth. He's big and dangerous now. You don't really want to fight him. Doesn't matter which hero you are, even if you're in Furnace. This type of Abrams won't be an easy target for you. Definitely won't be an easy target. Yeah, they're probably gonna push the mid walker here. I don't. Oh yeah, I get the idea because they got the Rejuvenator. 1 crystal at least. 1 crystal now. They lost 1. Billy died twice, as I believe. Oh yeah, that's a nice fight. That's a good trade. He nearly killed the Shiv. Going with a full HP for himself. That's insane. Healing potential of the first ability is just insanely good. Especially with the duration. In this build, literally everything synergizes pretty well. I get the idea of literally every item. It synergizes very well. Yeah, he just got 2 kills. Wow, he's insane now. He had everything he needed, and he can shred enemies. But at the same time, it needs to be mentioned that he had a pretty good laning phase. Because everything starts with the laning phase. If you have a good lane, you can do whatever you want. But if you don't, it's kinda bad. But in this case, everything went perfect for Abrams. And Abrams is not an easy hero to play in matchmaking. He's good. He's definitely very good in comp. Because everybody is following you up. But in matchmaking, it's not that easy. I guess it's probably the reason why he's building gun build. First of all, it's very efficient. Second of all, you don't really need that much of follow-up by your teammates. You can just shred enemies by yourself. So now he got 6.6k, and I think he's going for a vampiric burst here. I don't see any other options, to be honest. What is he buying? I'm wondering. Let's see. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be vampiric burst. By the way, I've never seen this match before, so it's just something, I guess, because no other options. When you get vampiric burst with this build, you're gonna be insane. You're gonna be all nearly immortal now. So any 1v1, he's okay with it. Definitely okay if he's close enough. But if he's far away, he might lose. But I still think that he's really strong now. So what's next? They're winning 15k at the moment, minute 25. It's gonna be buffed soon. By the way, don't forget that there is a glitch in rewatching VODs or demos of the game. If you watch the game, there is a lag that on the clock up there, if you can see, like here, there's a glitch that it's 30 seconds late. So buffs are gonna appear in 6. Oh yeah, it's only 24 seconds now. Yeah, it's always a bit late, but sometimes it's 30, sometimes it's 12 or something like this. So it's kinda okay. Yeah, and here in a big fight, he's just going blood tribute with the vampiric burst, shredding people, melting them like a hot knife to a butter. Unfortunately, he's dead, but they killed. They got a good trade. They killed 3 people, and only Abrams died. That's huge. They're probably gonna get Sheep here. I don't really think that Sheep can escape. Yeah, Shiv is dead. They got 4 people here. They're probably gonna deliver Urn because nobody will interrupt them. So Urn is there, and the main question is that can they drop a patron after that big fight? I don't really think they can, but they can get 27k lead after the fight, and that's huge. Like that's a lot of value they got out of here. And luckily, somehow, he sold Battle Vest to get a Warp Stone, and Warp Stone is a very important item for Abrams. You really need that that slight charge so you can launch an attack, a surprise attack. If he's using his ult, he's ulting no one because of the Dynamo. Dynamo has his Unstoppable, that's not gonna help him because of a ridiculous amount of damage. Yeah, he's just shredding now. Server admin. I highly recommend people who main Abrams as their main character try out this build, because after I watch even 20 minutes of this game, I can see that this works insanely good. Like, wow. Especially for matchmaking, this is really good. This build is just insane. I don't mean to say that the build itself is just that good so anyone can play it. It needs to be mentioned that LYSTIC himself is insanely good in the game. He's one of the best players right now in the game, currently, so like, you cannot just take the build and hope that you'll be that effective, same as LYSTIC, but you might be close to it, because LYSTIC is just really good in understanding of the game, understanding of the macro, the micro, everything is pretty good about this guy. The only thing is that sometimes he is doing very, very ballsy move.
They don't make them like
ballsy moves, so over-aggression is one of his, I don't know if I can say, like, his disadvantages. But at the same time, I know that he's synergized with the team pretty well, so it's not a big of an issue. Yeah, they're just launching attack on enemies. They got 3 juice. It's pretty obviously it's gonna be a GG. Yeah, they got Ray, one more. They're getting Pocket. Yeah, I think that's GG. They just drop Patron and go all in. Like, no other options. They just win the game. I can even put X2 speed on the game, because nothing will stop them. With 3 juice, he just sees all in. Even if they don't have 3 juice, he's just a GG. This is how LYSTIC nearly solo won the game. Definitely his team helped him a lot, but as for the Abrams, he did like so much. Top damage in the game with this build, that's just incredible. Let's take a look at the graphs. What was his damage source? Is just gun damage. 17% of Siphon Life is his first ability. That's a lot. And if he dealt 6k damage, it means that he healed something close to 4k from Siphon Life. That's good. Let's take a look at the healing. Yeah, Siphon Life is 4k, same as Vampiric Burst, but Vampiric Burst is just slightly better. That's a lot. Let's check. Oh wow. Let's check this damage to players. He dealt 12.8k to Moin Krill. That's just insane amount of damage. So overall, he dealt 36k damage to players, but how much damage did he get? So overall, it seems to me quite the same. He had a lot of damage from Pocket and Wraith, but even like that, he got 11 kills, 16 supports, only 4 deaths, which is a very good result as for the Abrams nowadays, especially in the Eternal 6 lobbies. So like that video if you like the way LYSTIC played, and if you somehow want to support me, I really appreciate that. You can type me anything you want in comments, whether you like it or not. Just try to be not really aggressive about that if you didn't like something, but if you like something, just go ahead straight to the commentary section and just type it down. I really appreciate that. I'll read everything by myself and try to answer it if I can. So thank you guys. If you are subscribing, liking, commenting, just thank you. I do really like you guys and I appreciate the support. This is very important for me, because being a YouTuber, same as a coach in this game, is just my biggest dream of a life. So if you can make me one step closer to achieving a goal, it's very easy for you, and it's for free and you can always change your mind. So thank you guys, and I guess that's it for today. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Bye.